Hello friends, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm that Teddy Pro, my pronouns are he, they, and welcome to another episode of the Get Knotted podcast, my crafty little podcast where I share with you all the things that I have been crafting. Little bit of housekeeping. Number one, my hair. It's a mess. I'm aware. It is in dire need of a cut. I'm currently sporting bangs at the moment, which even when I presented as a girl, I could never pull off. So there's that. It is also a little bit too long, so I had to put a clip in it. It needs a cut. Other little bit of housekeeping. We will notice that the spot behind me is empty. Chuckle, our lovely ginger quality overlord, sadly passed away recently, so just to address that. So that is why he won't be part of the videos anymore. If you, however, I will just say that I do still have a ginger cat named Boris. So if you do see a ginger cat in the background, it is not a ghost. It's potentially just the other ginger cat. How weird would that be? So yes. So that is my housekeeping. Apologies. Not a happy start to the video. So I'm distracting myself whilst telling you this so I don't cry. Okay, where are we? So I'm going to jump straight into the video and go through my current whips. I think in the last video I posted, I showed that I was making a Hexi cardigan. I was making it for one of my colleagues and also another one for their daughter. I finished those cardigans, sent them off to my colleague. The daughter tried it on and it was a little bit too small, so I am now redoing the cardigan. So I've got the two sides done. I've basically gone up a hook size and done a couple of extra rows when I've made this, so it is a little bit bigger. And then I've just started doing the granny squares for the back, so just need to sew those on, maybe add a bit to the bottom to make it a little bit longer, and then that will be near enough ready to go. We're still using the Woolcraft Carnival DK in the colour number 3. I don't know if it has an actual name, but that's the one we're using, and this is what we've currently got left at the moment. I do have another skein of this, so it's not like we're going to run out. So yeah, so that is crochet whip number 1. And I think that may be my only current crochet whip, if I'm honest. I am planning on casting on some more crochet whips, but haven't just yet. So I'm going to jump straight over to knitting. Now, the first two will probably be no surprise if you've been here before. The first one that I am making is these socks, which are made using the Mammy and Florrie Swizzle Factory yarn. So they're looking like this. I think I've got a couple more rows on the length to do, and then I can figure out how to do a heel. The other whip that I have that has been shown a number of times here before is the dotted rays shawl. I've been working on this for a couple of weeks now. Oops. It probably looks as though I've not got very far on it because the short rows are even longer, so it is working up very slowly and kind of tediously, but I am still enjoying it. And I am using this yarn from Game of Crafts, which I believe is Hive Mind, and this mohair, which is from Soster and Gran. I had thought about doing it without the mohair, but I kind of like how it looks with the mohair with this variegated yarn, so that is still on the needles. A project that you will not have seen previously because I cast this on last weekend is a little jumper. So last weekend my nephew came to visit and he has asked if I will make him a hoodie. I gave him full reign of my stash, which is over there, for him to choose his own yarn, and he has done so. The one that I have with me is the crafty acrylic from Hobbii in a teal. He also chose the Red Heart Super Savers stripes in neon, which looks like this. So this is where we're up to on the body. So I've done ribbing, part of the body, and then the pocket, which I've done in the Red Heart Savers, and then you go back and carry on doing the body, and then that'll then join up once we get that far. That is my last little work in progress that I have at the moment. As I say, I am hoping to cast on a few more things. A couple of finished items is, first of all, this stingray, which looks like this, which I have made for my work colleague's daughter because she really likes sea life creatures. Another finished objects I have are these scrunchies. These made with this variegated yarn, which actually glows in the dark. But yes, I have made some scrunchies. So we've got some that are on little bobbles and some that are on like a thicker bobble. Moving on to acquisitions, because yeah, I bought stuff. Because it will be a surprise to no one that I have bought yarn. It's a surprise to no one, really, isn't it? Yes. No one's ever surprised that I am incapable of not buying yarn. So I went on to Hobbycraft. I did have a project in mind when I was looking at doing some purchases, but then some other stuff fell in my basket. The first thing that fell into my basket was this. This is the James C. Brett Swirly Whirly in Carnival, and it is a beautiful rainbow. It comes in 200 grams and I got 2 of them, so I don't know what I'm going to make, but I'm going to make something. Next thing that fell into my basket that is this Beach Blanket Babby yarn, which is a Knitcraft Hobbycraft yarn. I got 2 different colours. I got this one, which love, and this one, which is a greeny colour, which I also love, and I got 2 of each of those. Again, not 100% sure what I'm going to make with them. I'm thinking maybe something beachy. So the yarn that I actually went on for was for a specific project. Once I start showing you the yarn, you may be able to guess which project that is. As it is a project that seems to be going viral at the moment. So we have this. So these are all Stylecraft Colour Blast. So I have Pixels, Firework, Carnival Wheel, no, Catherine Wheel, Rocket, Comet, Northern Lights. I've got another Firework, and I believe Fountains. So if I hold these together, you may be able to guess what project I may have bought these for. It is, of course, the next Granny Squire cardigan, because why not? So I'm going to be trying to make one of those. That is all the yarn that I purchased. One last thing that I have acquired that is not yarn but is yarn related. I finally got myself a steamer. So I probably should have got one of these ages ago, but other than that, I think that is everything I have to show you that I have been making. No, tell a lie. I have been making some more stitch markers. So I have been making some more stitch markers. So just like these, so little charms. So this one's a goat, and then they're on these little lobster clasps. I have got quite a few that I've made now. These little mushrooms, some little turtles. So yeah, I do have quite a few, and a lot more that I need to make up. I am thinking of potentially selling them on Coffin. So I am thinking about potentially having a little Coffin shop where I can sell some of my stitch markers and potentially some of the scrunchies. I may also do a little pattern for if you want to make your own scrunchies. But yeah, so if you're interested, I'll put a link to my Coffin down below if you want to give me a follow, so you can see when things happen over there. That is everything that I have to show you. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, and yeah, if you have made it this far, then please leave me a little cat emoji in honor of our lovely Chuck, or a little coffin if you're a little weird like me. And until the next one, I will see you guys soon. Bye!